palm tree and dates has very special interest to the UAE and to the whole region because of its ability to grow up in such rigid and dry area. In the history of the UAE, dates has been always one of the main food products which is always available in various meals. Going back decades ago, we've been talking to our grandfathers and grandfathers who've been passing the stories that while moving from one place to the other and with the lack of food supply in the desert area, they're always going back to the dates as one of the main nutrition crops that they've been using, and it's one of the crops which are providing with the right the healthy materials which the body needs. So we're continuing with the same path that His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan, the founder of UAE, believed in the palm tree and the dates. So he took the topic seriously and spread the plantation of the palm trees all over the UAE until we reached around 40 million palm tree in the UAE. We're continuing with the same path, and there's so many special programs which the UAE are doing, and now we're exporting the dates to more than 45 countries around the world, and basically because of the nutrition and the value of this crop. There's so many challenges to the palm dates. First of all, the interest of caring from the farmers themselves, the understanding of the palm tree itself, and there's so many and varied types of dates, and the farmers has to understand that whenever they plant, they have to target certain types or species of the palm to ensure that they have a supply all over the season. As you said, one of the main, the other challenge is the palm dates evil, which is a big challenge globally, and there are a couple of diseases which we have to look after. The water and the water consumptions is something which we all have to look into seriously, because the way that the farmers are irrigating the palm trees is absolutely not sustainable. They have to control the water. It's not only just dumping the water to the palm trees. So there are so many challenges. It's a cycle which the farmers has to be fully educated and aware about the whole process before they just go and plant without understanding the implications. We're really proud of the relation between the UAE and FAO. The relation goes way back in years where we have a regional office of FAO in UAE. We've been supporting the whole region when it comes to the best practices, the best crops which can be adapted to our environmental conditions. Last year we worked with the FAO in developing the food diversity plans for the youth, which has been adopted and included in the Ministry of Climate Change and Environment's 5 years business plan. And earlier today we signed a letter of intent to work together in building marine vessels to look after the fisheries stocks and support such an important sector. There was another agreement which was signed between the Sheikh Khalifa date palm price as well as the FAO, and working together in the dates field as well. The food waste is a global challenge, especially in the countries where there are huge mass production of raw materials when it comes to food. So the processing is very crucial. In our region, the behavior of people is the main reason behind the huge percentage of waste. There are so many efforts which was done by and guided by our leaders to ensure that we reduce the waste, and there are so many things which we do as a ministries with the local authorities to reduce the waste by encouraging the people to use efficiently their food. So, as you know, almost 90% of our food comes from abroad, and this adds more cost to the country. So our always practice or action toward this is to encourage people to change their behaviors and then provide the right logistical facilities to reduce as much as we can from the waste.